Pfizer submits its COVID-19 pill for emergency approval. I'm Bronte Sorotsky with what a local health expert says this could mean for COVID treatment in the future.
Plus, an independent study says a proposed Missouri American water reservoir near Joplin is not a good idea.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Pfizer is seeking emergency authorization for its COVID-19 treatment pill. One local health official says with COVID-19 still circulating in the area, this could get us one step closer to beating the virus. KOAM's Bronte Sorotsky spoke with the Newton County Health Department to learn more.
Just another tool in our kit to combat this virus.
Larry Bergner with the Newton County Health Department says he's hopeful after hearing that there could soon be another way to treat COVID-19. On Tuesday, Pfizer submitted its application to the FDA for the emergency approval of their COVID-19 treatment pill. If authorized by the FDA, Bergner says it could help to reduce deaths and the strain on hospitals.
It will free up those medical professionals because they can prescribe the pill, send the patient home. So the medicine in the pill attaches to an enzyme in the virus and prevents it from replicating in the body. So you're basically shutting the virus off just as it's trying to get a hold in the body.
He says that can help those infected see less severe illness to avoid overwhelming hospital staff, especially as COVID-19 numbers continue to fluctuate in the county.
In Newton County, for example, we saw our surge in the summer like everybody did. And now every week to week you see this kind of bump. We have maybe several days of 5 or 4 new cases, which isn't horrible, but is certainly a bump from where we were last week.
Currently, there are 64 active cases in the county.
When we get a bump in those cases, and those folks now will have the opportunity to take a pill, that it'll be a positive outcome for everybody.
Bergner says he's hopeful with new treatments awaiting approval in addition to widely available vaccines, we'll see less virus-related deaths and illnesses. In Neosho, Bronte Sorotsky, KOAM News.
According to Pfizer's website, this new pill would be the first oral antiviral of its kind. A large nationwide study finds COVID-19 patients who are prescribed SSRI antidepressants are significantly less likely to die of coronavirus than patients not treated with SSRI drugs. California researchers say the results add to evidence indicating the antidepressants, particularly fluoxetine, may have beneficial effects against the worst symptoms of COVID. Breezy, but otherwise nice out there. Doug Heddy.
Yeah, it turned out to be a great Tuesday for us today. We had mostly sunny skies, very windy, but our temperature's way up there. Look at this, 79, record high, set back 5 years ago, 82. Normal high is 58. We started at 50 degrees. Unfortunately, we're going to cool right back down over the next few days. We have clouds increasing. Our next storm system, nothing really underneath the clouds, so no rain for us tonight, but you can see the thick wall of clouds out across the state of Kansas, and this is our next storm system. It's also going to drag in a pretty strong cold front by the time we head into the daytime hours tomorrow. Look at this. We're all into the 60s, but you can see the front out across northwest of the viewing area. As that slides in, that means our temperatures are really going to drop tomorrow afternoon. Southerly winds stay up tonight, so this keeps our temperatures mainly into the 60s for overnight lows. Of course, we're going to look at all the changes coming up here in just a bit.
See you then. MoDOT says a project that would build a bridge over a Joplin train track is high on its priority list. MoDOT is working on plans after the passage of the federal infrastructure bill and Missouri's gasoline tax increase. MoDOT says the proposed overpass at 32nd Street near Hammonds Boulevard is a Tier 1 project. It's in the early planning stages, but its Tier 1 status means it would be among the first new projects MoDOT would build. An independent study suggests a proposed reservoir site in Newton County, Missouri is not suitable. In 2019, Missouri American Water announced they had selected a site in Newton County for a proposed reservoir. MAW hired engineering firms to conduct studies of the site, which are still ongoing. But so far, those studies have determined the site would be suitable for the reservoir. This year, a resident who owns property where the reservoir would be built hired the Ozark Underground Laboratory to conduct an independent study of the site.
Where they propose to put the dam would be on top of a segment of the stream that goes dry every summer. The basin is 15.7 square miles. It should have a nice stream flowing through it year-round if it didn't leak.
Missouri American Water officials say they've reviewed the study and have asked their team of researchers to research the findings and the site as well to find out what can be done about the issues. Missouri's Attorney General is suing the Springfield, Missouri School District over an alleged Sunshine Law violation. The AG's office says the district violated the Sunshine Law when the district requested $37,000 to produce documents related to critical race theory. The suit asks the court to declare the district in violation of the law and order the district to release all records to the AG's office. It also asks the court to order the district to pay $1,000 in penalty for any, quote, knowing violation under the Sunshine Law. Still ahead, the U.S. Treasury Secretary says Congress has a little more breathing room than expected to reach a looming deadline to increase the debt limit.
Lawmakers on Capitol Hill take a look at why gas and heating prices are on the rise nationwide. I'm Natalie Brand with what experts say are fueling increases, plus the costly winter forecast.
Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen now says the U.S. government could reach its debt limit by the middle of next month. Yellen estimates the government will run out of money on December 15th, an extension from the previous deadline of December 3rd. She sent a letter outlining her thoughts on the matter to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi today. Yellen wrote in part that the Treasury Department might not have enough resources to continue financing government operations past the middle of December. The extended deadline gives lawmakers a bit more time to deal with the debt ceiling. However, it's not clear how Democrats who control Congress will move forward after Republican leaders have said they will not help raise the limit. Congress extended the debt limit in October following dire warnings from Yellen about the economic consequences of not doing so. Many Americans are looking forward to a Thanksgiving with fewer social distancing guidelines in place this year. But some may be practicing distancing for economic reasons related to the high cost of going home for the holidays. Natalie Brand has more details from Capitol Hill.
Rising gas prices are forcing some families to rethink travel plans ahead of next week's Thanksgiving holiday.
Sort of figuring out and planning much further in advance what I can do and where I can travel and who I can see is definitely difficult.
California set a record with prices at nearly $4.70, but drivers in every state are paying more at the pump, with the current national average over $3.41.
Filling up my gas tank and saw firsthand how Nevadans are paying at the pump right now and how much it is costing.
The issue is getting attention here on Capitol Hill, where senators held a hearing about why energy prices are rising across the board.
The biggest swing in price is just simply the demand came back quicker than production. So that's really driven up the price substantially.
The acting administrator of the U.S. Energy Information Administration says people can also expect to pay more to stay warm this winter. People heating their homes with natural gas could see costs rising about 30%. The increases will be even greater for homes with propane and heating oil.
Many American families will have to decide whether they can pay their utility bills or put food on the table. One or the other, heat or eat.
But there is one bright spot. Homes heated with electricity are only expected to pay 6% more this year. Energy economists say global spending on clean energy is expected to pick up, but remains far short of what's needed to meet rising demand. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Analysts say production is expected to lag behind demand for the next year, meaning the higher prices could be here to stay for a while. Later, how KCU Joplin is preparing its students for the upcoming chill of winter.
Plus, much colder temperatures working in for our Wednesday. We're going to look at that coming up. It definitely turned out to be a nice Tuesday for us today. Temperatures all the way up near 80 for afternoon highs. A little breezy. We definitely had a strong wind gust near 40 at times during the afternoon, but overall it turned out to be a pretty good day. Nice time lapse Indigo Sky Casino and Resort. Of course, Indigo is just outside of Seneca, Missouri. All right, right now ahead of our front, we're sitting into the mid 60s. Still after 10 p.m. I think we're only going to drop off 2-3 more degrees, and that is going to be just about it. Southerly winds kind of keeping our temperatures up. We've had these strong southerly winds, 10 to 20, then gusts much higher than that. Out across central Kansas, you can see this wind shift line just to the northwest of Wichita. That's our cold front that is working toward us. But ahead of it, we're going to continue with the south winds and those winds gusting pretty strong. You can see over the past couple hours, still in that 30 upwards to 40 mile per hour range. Looks good though, 7th and range line, even though we have some clouds starting to increase. 66, south at 21. Humidity is sitting at about 75%, and there's just not much going on out there. We do have the clouds, but nothing underneath the clouds, so we're staying dry, but you can really see the clouds thickening up out to our west. And with this front, we're getting a few little showers, mainly to our north. This system just doesn't have much in the way of moisture to work with. It's actually fairly weak. It's just going to drag a strong cold front through the region. We are going to get some showers with it. It just doesn't look like much, just some spotty showers, maybe 1/10 of an inch of rain, and that is just about it. But let's go ahead and break this down. Let's go through the overnight hours tonight. Clouds thicken, temperatures fairly steady. Here's 5:30 in the morning. See a few showers. Northern counties, this wind shift line, that's our front. So if we watch the front through the morning hours, by 8:30, it's passing by Pittsburgh, and then by 9:30, 10, it passes through the metro, and with it, we're going to have these light showers. Now, behind the front, our temperatures are really going to drop very quickly. So ahead of it, we're into the mid 60s. Behind it, we drop into the 50s, if not upper 40s, by the time we head into the evening. Here's 3 p.m., still some very light showers. Most of these showers rotate out by the time we head into the evening hours. Here's your day planner, 62 to start. I think we'll make it to about 67 by about 9 or 10 a.m. Then we drop to 59 by noon. We drop to 50 by 3 p.m. all the way down near freezing for us tomorrow night. Thursday is going to be kind of chilly. Highs only into the upper 40s. We do get southerly winds back on Friday, so we do bounce back into the 50s. On Saturday, it looks pretty good. We go into the 60s, then by Sunday, another weak wave rotates in. This will give us some more showers and then cool us back down just a bit by the time we head into early next week. All right, 67, but that's in the morning. So if you don't go outside until 10 or 11 o'clock, it's going to be in the 50s. 50 on Thursday, 55 on Friday, 61 Saturday, which isn't bad. A few showers on Sunday, and of course next week is Thanksgiving week. There is a system Wednesday into Thursday. I think most of the rain's going to be out of here, but cooling down for Thanksgiving. But it doesn't look like we're going to have much in the way of issues traveling right now around the area.
Obviously, that is important to a lot of people, and I know you and the rest of the weather team will keep an eye on it as it gets closer. Thanks, Doug. KCU Joplin is making sure students who are new to the area know what to expect when the cold winter weather moves in. The school hosted an event featuring stations focusing on a different aspect of Midwest winters. KOAM meteorologist Nick Kelly was there with some expert advice. Other stations covered such topics as when exercising in the cold, what to wear, mental health, taking care of pets, and safe winter driving.
Honestly, I think it's really amazing that KCU is doing something like this because a lot of the students who are, like I said, not from California, or not from Missouri, wouldn't know exactly what to do. And so it really is helpful to have people who are from here who have the experience to really be able to help us out and give us all the resources that we need.
There were 6 information stations at that event. This is Daisy. She's a mannequin covered in beads. But the beads are not just for decoration. They're marked with the names of female cancer survivors and victims. Since 2004, Daisy has been moved all around the area for more people to add beads. Today, the eclectic Soul Studio in Pittsburgh hosted Daisy. Organizers say she serves as a memorial and symbol of courage in the face of these deadly diseases.
Been a lot of excitement, actually. because we've had a lot of artists show up to add names, and of course artists are very happy to see a project like this and be able to contribute to that. So there was a little emotion, but I have to say it was mostly mine.
The studio will host another event to decorate Daisy on December 4th as part of the Holiday Art Crawl. Once Daisy is fully covered in beads, she'll be auctioned off. Missouri Southern officials today showed off the new home for current and future Lions. The university today held an open house for the new Lion Village. It's a 4-story, 94,000 square foot complex that houses more than 300 students in a combination of 4-bedroom suites, traditional 2-bedroom units, and private rooms. The suites include a kitchen with a stove, refrigerator, microwave, and cabinets, as well as a living room with multifunctional seating. It's official, Duquesne, Missouri is getting its own city park. Duquesne officials celebrated the first steps today with a groundbreaking ceremony for the park's walking trail.
We have a flexible plan, we feel like. We want to make it family friendly by incorporating some playground equipment as well as picnic tables and those kind of things. But it'll just be done in stages.
The new park and trail are partly financed by a grant with help from Al Geyer Martin and the Harry S. Truman Council. Coming up in sports, a local boxer aims for a 2-0 start to his professional career. Plus, Pitt State football puts 16 players on this year's All-MIAA list. Jacob Leonard joins us with that and more up next.
The MIAA released its all-conference football honors today. The Pittsburgh State Gorillas have 4 on the All-MIAA first team. Kicker Cross Holmes and offensive lineman Trace Jeffries have made the All-MIAA first team. Now, the other 2 first-teamers are on defense. Linebacker P.J. Sarwinski is on the All-MIAA first team for PSU after leading the team with 84 tackles. He also had 3.5 sacks and an interception. Dallas Flowers is an All-MIAA first-teamer as a defensive back. Flowers made 21 tackles, posted a team-high 4 interceptions and 6 pass breakups. Flowers also made second-team All-MIAA as a kick returner. In total, Pitt State had 16 players earn All-MIAA honors, while Missouri Southern puts 10 guys on the list. You can check out the full list for each team on the sports page at KOAMnewsnow.com. A pair of Neosho High School student athletes signed today to continue their careers at the college level. Lily Grau will play softball at Labette, while Caden Cole signs to run cross country at Missouri Southern. Now, Cole's coming off a big-time senior season. He was COC Conference champ and was named first-team All-District and first-team All-State. Grau, no doubt one of the best players in the area. This fall, she was a first-team All-Conference and first-team All-State selection, the first Neosho softball player to be named All-State in 20 years.
The competitive program that they offer, and as close to home as it is, it was just a great choice for me. Coach Phillips has watched me since my freshman year, and so just to know that he's dedicated to watching me grow as a player throughout these years and watch me grow as a player just makes me know that he's committed to the program and he's really dedicated to the team.
Oh, it's just amazing to me. I mean, I've been dreaming about this for the last 4 years at least, just to be able to continue my athletic career at the next level. So this is awesome for me.
A local boxer, Theron Crouch, is getting back in the ring in early December. Crouch will fight at Buffalo Run Casino on December 4th, aiming for a 2-0 start to his pro boxing career. Crouch, a.k.a. the Midwest Maniac, scored a knockout win in his pro debut back in September. Picked up that knockout in the second round. And Crouch says he's excited to be back in the ring in a few weeks and once again put on a show for the home crowd.
Well, that means the world to me. That's why I do it. I don't do it for my health, that's for sure. Those guys, they carry the pace for me. They get me super jacked. It'd be super disrespectful to all of them, everybody that believes in me, for me to not come in here, put in work, and not go out there and perform to the best of my abilities. I want a quick, easy night in the office. I want to get done and go see my friends, stay safe. I wish him safety, but at the end of the night, if I don't do it to him, he's going to do it to me, so I'm going to do it first.
Well, tonight is the opening night of the MIAA postseason volleyball tournament. The Pittsburgh State Gorillas have made it in as the 6th seed after winning 9 conference games in the regular season. Now, the Gorillas got to go on the road tonight in the quarterfinals, facing 3rd-seeded Washburn. The Ichabods take care of business in the first 2 sets. Set point here in the 3rd. Hope White gets up and gets the kill. It's 24-18. That kind of sparks a little bit of a rally. Washburn hits it out of bounds to bring the Gorillas within 5. Then Kate Bandry slams it down. The freshman finishes with 7 kills on the night. Meg Otten and Janae Thurston lead the team with 8, but Pitt State serves the final point into the net, falling 25-20 in the final set. Washburn advances to the semifinals. The Gorillas wrap up the year with a 15-14 overall record. And that's a look at sports. We're back with more news after this.
Take time now to honor a local veteran. Flight Officer Gordon Kent served in the U.S. Army. His hometown, Oswego, Kansas. And we are proud to salute Flight Officer Gordon Kent. He's tonight's 4th state hero. Hope you had a chance to get out and enjoy this nice weather today because it's coming to an end.
It is. We are actually, hey, Nick, will you give me the 7-day up? I was going through graphics, but yeah, we were up into the upper 70s to near 80 today, near record highs. Tomorrow, 67 degrees. Nick, you're just making it worse. I don't know what you're doing over there. But cold front's going to roll through, turning much colder by Thursday and Friday.
Poor Nick. You're picking on Nick.
I know, it was my fault.
It's your
and
fault.
I threw him under the bus.
Exactly, and there you go. He got it for you.
And then only 50 on Thursday.
All right, final sports note.
Seneca football is supposed to play in the state quarterfinals on Friday night. That game has been moved to Saturday in Seneca at 2 p.m.
Thanks for joining us. Don't forget the morning news at 5 a.m. and let's make it a great tomorrow.